Nationwide broadcast make the world stampede. Yo, with me make we roll some boat. Man, charge, now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Please don't make me like Q-tip, I think I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more. Dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. You can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, do the seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. More on the check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you more on the check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you more on the check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you more on the check.
Ever said be careful. Be careful.
Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me get you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always in lines, the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, now you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, no excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all the check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all the check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all the check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all the check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be, straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all you rockers to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, flip mode is the squid on. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Throw my right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Come on. 70, 60.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Let's go now.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Check down complete to Pacheco. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. On fourth down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He has it at the 13. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Going to let this one fly. Deep. It connects on the deep shot. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to take this return out of bounds. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play fake here. Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space and those completions outside the pocket.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Okay, ready?
It's going dime coverage here, Brock. 6 DBs out there, 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On 4th down, here comes Cade York and the Commanders' field goal unit. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Valus Jones now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the gun, here's Dart. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
He has it at the 33. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. Out of the gun, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He's trying to push the field. That's cut at the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
It is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Wideouts getting involved with the grab game. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Let's go. Ready.
To the air on third and long. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be second and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Again, Daniels to the air. Headed out right. Has it down close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's third and goal. To throw again, it's Daniels. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. To the air again, Daniels. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders with a slim 2-point lead early. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. And I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. On play action with Dart. Buying some time right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. He's got it at the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at 1st down here.
Viking 18.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. On 1st and 10. Here's Dart. On the move. Headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Commanders getting back on his 6th interception of the season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Daniels on 1st down. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
2nd down and 10. Daniels hits him on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Cougar 19! Cougar 19! Ready?
3rd and 1. Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Daniels off the play action. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
To throw again on second down. Daniels by the pylon. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Pacheco. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They go to him again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
This is cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 17, Giants 7.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On first down, here's Darts. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Out of the gun this time, here's Darts. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Dart gonna throw again. And this one is launched downfield. Brought in inside the 20. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Second down now. They need 7. Here goes Dart to the air. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And this one doesn't go far.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right here. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 run, 18 run. 70 ready, 70 ready. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Dart now. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Head to 60, head the street, head the street. Let's stay 19.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Bronk, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Austin. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go. Hawk 70, 19 right.
Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Hits his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Giants using their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
His running back hauls it in deep right. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. All set to go now from the 35.
26 yards. First down, Giants.
From the gun, here's Dart. Throwing to the back of the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
3-yard attempt.
Badgley able to knock it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
On the return, here comes Austin. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Giants take over first and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. 3rd down. Dart setting in to throw here. It's on target to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A gain of 15 there. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
On the return, here comes Austin. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Commanders take over 1st and 10.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Play action now with Daniels. Likely's got it right side. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So as much as the offense might want that last play wiped out, Brock, defense declines the penalty, and it will stand. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And it's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Short pass brought in. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's caught by McLaurin. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Deonte Banks. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. They go right back to Tracy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, New York.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. 19 Lions. Go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Now Dart's going to the air. And we put everything he's got behind it. It's complete! And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Badgley with the extra point. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 24.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Austin on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Deputy, go.
Play action now. Daniels finds his fullback. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Ready.
Running left with Pacheco. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tyler Nubin with the tackle.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Pacheco hauls it in. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now Daniels off the play action. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. Austin makes the grab downfield. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
You just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Daniels. Chased out to his right. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Now that's a situation, may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
On the jump.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now trail by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Darts looking to throw. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Out of the gun this time, here's Darts. It's his running back. This is a nice gain, nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Third down, Tracy gets it. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. On first down, here's Darts. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Darts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. He'll throw it. Into a crowd. Intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. First and 10 from the 43. From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Okay, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels buys time, rolling right. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Play fake here, Daniels. He rolls to his right. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a fourth-quarter lead. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 38, Giants 31.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. One play action with Dart. Headed out right. That one's complete right side. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Giants losing by 7. Second down now, 7 to go. Darts out of the shotgun. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. A solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Setting up to pass. Complete over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
He'll look to throw it. Flush down out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Back to throw. Catch made over the middle. Oh no, the ball is loose. And the Commanders pick this one up. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Ain't over here, dude.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
It's Pacheco again. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. He gets Gets the first down for the Commanders, and that should get them this victory as well. To score this as a win for the Commanders. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments and make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.
Zombie Nation. Zombie.